What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Object Passion Motorsports with Sherif and Joe. And today we're doing our another one of our reaction videos. And we compiled a list of TikTok videos today, actually,
Yeah,
that are kind
TikTok
of like,
video.
yeah, oh, the TikTok, man. Amazing, simultaneously like an amazing app, but also full of so much junk you've got to like sort
Yeah,
through too.
yeah. That's why I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah, you're a smart man, because it definitely took a little while to find these little highlights, but these are going to be this week's little motorsports TikTok highlights that I'm sharing with Joe. I haven't even fully watched all of them, but we're going to react to them
I
both
haven't watched
together.
any of them actually because I want to react to them.
It's a good thing. Very good thing. So our first one comes from F1 actually, and it's Fittipaldi back in the day. So let's get into it.
What position did we finish?
Imagine,
Where?
imagine you're in the middle of like not even in the middle of the race. You're at the end of the race, and you talk to your pit crew, and you're just like, "Hey, I just want to know where did I finish?" And their first response to you is "Wah wah wah." Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I swear I have no idea what position I finished. I don't know if it's P5, P6, P2. I don't know. What did I finish? Sorry, mate. I thought you were joking. P2. I have no idea. Yes. What position?
I gotta play that beginning part over again because that's the best, man. Right?
What position did we finish?
No, that
I
was a
love
good one.
it.
That was awesome.
Right? It's so good. It's so
Man.
good.
I just love the atmosphere that the
Right?
drivers and their engineers and the crew had. Just
Yeah,
joking around
exactly.
when they need to, they can be very serious.
Yeah, but it's like they can be both. They have that spectrum of
Yeah.
like they can be
And
goofy as all get
yeah,
out and then serious.
and the like for race engineers or what's their job is to actually feed information to a driver, but also their job is also has to do with release the pressure on the driver.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
wah,
that's a
wah, wah.
Dude, so next we're gonna get back into the world of rallying, which was our last video that we did. So check this guy out, right? This is like the new generation of WRC cars. Oh, I started that one a little late, but here.
Holy.
Almost 200 kilometers an hour around a corner. Let's watch that again.
That's crazy, man. That's
Right?
crazy.
Like that's why WRC is insane,
How
right?
much? What's the equivalent to mile?
Good question. Here, let me find out.
I
Okay,
mean,
Google.
200.
What is 200 kilometers to miles per hour? Okay, Google is apparently done. Google.
Okay.
Convert 200 kilometers per hour to miles per hour.
200 kilometers per hour is equivalent to 124.274 miles per hour.
So 124 miles per hour. Yeah. Imagine you're in the dirt. Look at this thing, right? You're in the dirt. You're transitioning from tarmac to kind of like a tarmac / gravel
Yeah.
surface,
Yeah.
right? At 124 miles an hour.
Come on. That's crazy.
And he's still on it. You don't hear the revs dropping after
He's still
he's passed
on
by.
200 mile, like 200 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah. Absolutely nuts, man.
So WRC it's insane. If you really
It
dive in and
is.
think about all of them, it's actually really insane. It's
Nuts.
it's crazy.
No, and that's why I appreciate it so much, because it is so crazy. It is
Yeah.
so like
And so it's so dangerous.
right. I mean, when is the last time any of us have done what that guy just did? 120.
Never.
Let's even
Never
like
in the
take it
canyon.
down, right? 120 miles an hour. Not even the extra 4. Let's bring it down to 120 on tarmac on a public road, transitioning from a tarmac to a slightly gravelly tarmac surface while cutting the corner with spectators around. Like, come on, bro.
Never. Never. Never.
No. It's just not gonna happen. Like ever.
The fastest I can go, it's 75 miles per hour.
Yeah, exactly. And the world, it's a world of difference between 75 and 125 miles an hour. Like, come on. But speaking of rally, we have more craziness. This one's a little bit of a smaller video, but hopefully you'll be able to see it.
What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Dude, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
That's awesome.
Giant diesel rally truck sliding through the corners, and I love how cheeky he is. He's like coming around the corner. He's like, boop, boop, like, boop, boop, "What's up, people?" You know, I'm just driving. Like 3-4 tons
truck,
of machine. Like, God knows how heavy that thing is, and he's just coming around the corner sideways. Boop, boop.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. It reminds me of Froza.
Yeah, exactly. It does look unreal, doesn't it? Like, completely. Like, it looks like a game to see him coming around that corner. Like,
But just imagine you are in a truck.
Yeah.
Just imagine you as a co-pilot.
Yeah. Just
not even the pilot,
insane.
co-pilot.
Absolutely nut job. Like, and that's, again, this is why I love Formula One, but I also love rally because it's nuts. It's like these guys are wired nuts. Different.
Yeah, they think different, and
oh yeah,
it's different formula. it's crazy formula. It's nuts formula.
Nuts. Now, speaking of again, still some more rally stuff, man. We got a 700, damn near 700 horsepower Mitsubishi Evo 8 to check out. Watch this thing go nuts. just
Listen
insane.
to that engine sound, exhaust.
That beginning, you just hear the engine digging into the ground, you know? And it's like so aggressive. I slowed it down a little bit there, but you just the power, you know, like,
Dude, that's like, this is why I love the old generation from rally car,
yes,
because
yes,
those rally car, they can go crazy. Especially, I remember,
right?
is it Group B or Group C or Group? I don't remember which
Group
group.
B.
Group
Group
B
B
rally
was the
car.
scariest.
It's like this guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
Exactly.
Group B, right? If I remember.
Yeah.
And this guy can go like, the horsepower is so crazy. It's nut job.
It was like 1,000 horsepower cars
Yeah.
and cars that weighed less than 2,000
And there's no rules
you know?
on developing the car.
Yeah.
And just
like the body panels were basically like just held on by like clothespins. You know?
it can scream in the canyon.
Yeah, dude.
And
that's
also
the
back
thing.
in the day, those drivers they're not scared. They just go
No.
out. It's like,
No,
it's like extreme sports.
they had big brass ones for sure.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. And again, I have go figure a little bit more rally stuff to show you. And speaking of big ones, you gotta see this overtake. It's beyond impressive.
Off the inside, Kevin Hansen, absolutely no mercy. Kevin Eriksson all the way around the outside. That's an outrageous move. Kevin Eriksson.
Damn.
Right? You watch this again. The guy comes all the way from the outside.
Yeah.
Flicks. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. But this is the guy here, all the way on the outside, right? And he flicks the car sideways into taking the apex. Look at that. And he almost does like a perpendicular entry into the corner, and it just sets him up to go on the run right coming out of the corner. Look at that. Like, it's just okay. Let's watch that again in like real speed. It's so, the second I saw this, I was like, whoa.
Off the inside, Kevin Hansen, absolutely no mercy. Kevin Eriksson all the way around the outside. That's an outrageous.
That is a clean overtake.
Unbelievable, right?
That is clean. That is very, very clean.
Dude, that's just racing skill, prowess, and cojones, man.
And like it's the skill that goes into maneuver the car like that.
Yeah.
In the gravel. It's out of it's another planet.
It's godly, dude. It's absolutely godly. Like I love
and he take the line perfectly though. Like,
right? Like insane. Because he, even if the guys on the inside had the speed to potentially like overtake, his car is blocking them. So he's like defensive and offensive in the same exact moment.
I always like love to see all this type of people maneuver the car like that. It's like playing video games again. Video games.
Yeah, dude.
For us, it can only happen in video games.
Yeah, man. No, but you know what's so funny? When I was like back in the day, when I had a drone racing team and I was like watching and scouting like the different racers, the thing that was really amazing to me was exactly what you're saying. It's like a video game. The guys who are really, really worried about their equipment and were really tied into it being kind of like real life, like, oh man, if I break this, it's going to cost me like so much money, or it's going to cost the team so much money. They could never push it like that.
Yeah.
The ones who did really well were the kids, because the kids didn't have to deal with the bills. So for them, it was just like playing a game.
Yeah.
And
No,
that
yeah.
freed their mind to
Yeah.
just push it to a different level.
It's like what we talk about the Group B WRC.
Yeah.
They don't have the limit.
No,
They just
there's
go all
no
out.
limit.
So that's the same mentality there.
It would, dude, it's so true. It's so crazy how much that frees you to like
Yeah.
just go all out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, dude, we got what, 3-ish more videos, so let's finish them up. This one is a bit of like a surprise video, okay?
What? What?
So what that says up top there was a Land Rover with a BMW M3 E36 engine.
What?
Look at this guy taking the corner. Talking about no limits, man.
That is no limit right there. You put an M3 engine in the Land Rover.
Yeah, man, he did not care at all.
But the fact that he can drive the Land Rover and take corners like that, it's impressive.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, 100%, you know? Like he has skills beyond skills. There's no question about it, you know?
And this also, it reminds me of the what's that called? The cross country race that Land Rover used to
Oh,
have.
like the gumball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh yeah. Now, I don't know if you've heard about it, but Renault just came out with a new concept car, and it's a throwback. Yeah. So let me show you this real quick. So Renault is actually been showing this off, which is amazing, right? Look at this.
Do you remember in Proza, my favorite car that I use is this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So this is a throwback to the old Renault 5 Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo 5.
And
Renault 5, yeah.
I love the details, like the new LED fog lamps down here. The
That is
intake.
wide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is
super
so
duper
wide. It makes the car stand like a beast.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wait, is it coming? It says maybe.
I doubt that they, are gonna do it yet.
Or
But
maybe just a rendering.
Well, no, the boss confirms he wants to make an electric 5 turbo homage. So they built this as kind of like a showcase, right? Yes. And what's really cool is that we actually have some video of it driving.
Oh, okay. I mean,
how's that for a teaser?
It's cool, but I still miss the sound, the engine. But it does look really cool.
Yeah. And I think that's a nice intro to the concept,
But I still miss that, like, the engine sound.
Yeah. I don't blame
on
you.
the engine, on the combustion engine car.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing that I do think that electric is got to get their hands around is something that's like, I don't know, something that's visceral, that creates motion, like emotion, rather than just a
or rather than
know,
just
like
tire noise on the floor.
oh yeah, because the tire noise doesn't really do anything. It's just noise. But what's funny too is there's been like all of these little small Chinese made like motors scale, right? So we have I don't know if I'll be able to show you while we're kind of doing this right now, but yeah, um, there are companies like Toray who are making scale V8 engines, V12 engines, and things like that, and it's really exciting because they're nice and small. But and I think Toray is the name. But what's really even cooler about them is, I mean, literally they can fit like here in your hands. Like they're that small, but they sound like the real thing. They have individual valves. They require radiators. They have little tiny spark plugs, like the whole thing, and they're super cool, but it's because it's the sound of the engine that's special, you know. But man, all right. So let's finish up. We got one more here, and this is really funny. This is a side of F1 that I didn't know existed at all, and this is kind of like behind the scenes. So apparently, there's this guy called Troy Hawke, Hawke, who likes to greet all of the F1 drivers and the people like into the paddock. All right. Let me know if you've seen this guy before, but this was a first for me.
Welcome to the paddock, sir. Didn't recognize you with your shirt on.
Hey, I recognize that guy.
Thank you so much. Back at you. Welcome to the paddock, sir. You are a sartorial explosion of cream. Explosion of cream. Thank you for patronizing the paddock. You got a lovely vibe, sir. Kind of man who shares his crisps in the pub. I thought so. 33. That's the number of caps Jan Molby won playing for Denmark. Welcome to the paddock, sir. Shoulders back, smash everything. Here they are, the Sharks and the Jets, conversing peacefully. Can't tell if you're Peter Perfect or Dick Dastardly. Welcome to the paddock, sir. Your stature is small, but your aura is staggering. Thank you. You're welcome. The air of a loved English accent. I don't know if you are.
I love your TikTok.
Oh, stop it. Fever dream of choice for the discerning housewife.
What's the discerning housewife?
Oh, I love it, dude. Like, and I just love that he has a comment for everybody coming to the paddock. It's so good.
Fast pace, fast car. You need some slow hobbies. Gardening or gardening, something like that. Welcome to the paddock, sir. You have a lovely air about you. I bet you're kind to insects.
What's the discerning housewife?
A discerning housewife is someone who is particular and discriminatory in their choice of fever dream. Shoulders back, Toto. You have an untroubled swing in your walk. Signals danger for your competitors. Leisurely pace, in control of your own movements. You've got a small coffee, just a little boost. That's all you need.
That's all I need.
That's all you need. Jan Molby sends his regards.
Who?
Jan Molby.
Thank you.
You look wonderful.
It's a struggle.
Racing car glamour out the wazoo.
You look even more wonderful.
Oh, you're too kind. Stop it. Welcome to the paddock, sir. You look wonderful. That head is magnificent. You're ready for Monaco or Benidorm?
In case you didn't know, like Benidorm is a vacation spot in Europe where it's like the equivalent of where like a bunch of like American like frat boys would go. There's like sex shows and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. So I love that he gave him this comment. He's like, "You're either ready for the race or you're ready for Benidorm."
Sir Ray Winston.
Yeah, I like it.
Adore your movies. Adore the signs. Deep philosophical sentiments. Saunter for the ages. Welcome to the paddock, sir.
Thank you very
You're like a Dutch brunette Steve McQueen. The Iceman of the race world. Welcome to the paddock, sir. Nice measured stride. You've got this. You have a wonderful air. You're like Daniel Craig if he were a cricket umpire. Wonderful.
Oh, that's genius.
Right? I love it. I love it.
Wonderful posture and a good autumnal color coordination.
Thank you very much. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
I should have got the memo.
You didn't get a
I
memo.
didn't wear the brogues.
We're counterpoints,
Yeah.
but we both work in spectacularly different ways.
I love that.
He's genius. This
He
guy
is, isn't he? And like the comments are just so perfect for everybody.
And the fact that he can come up with all this comment instant, it's
Yeah,
amazes me.
right? Oh, and yeah. So apparently, like I don't know if
I don't know
he-
him. I never seen him in Formula One TV.
dude, and that's one of the things, you know, like he is at a lot of the races, and like if apparently, I guess he may be like a comedian. I don't
Shit.
know what's the story.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's a comedian.
But yeah, like if you look at his TikTok, especially some of the more recent ones, he is at a lot of the events, you know. So it just made me want to kind of like dig into this guy
Yeah.
and learn a little bit more about him, because I mean, he is funny, dude.
He is
Nice.
genius funny.
And imagine you're coming into work every single day and you have this guy like
In front of the
commenting, you know,
greeting you.
saying funny stuff to you. And like, I don't know, for me that would just make my day. You know?
Especially when you have like such a high pressure work environment.
Exactly.
You need somebody to cheer you up.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I thought
Oh,
it
he's
was
genius.
genius.
A lot
right?
a lot of his comments are like you would never thought of talking like that.
No, absolutely not. Like your stature is small, but your aura is huge.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like it's so good, so good.
So on point though. So on point.
Right?
That's awesome.
All right, man. So we're gonna leave it off there with Mr. Troy Hawk. But what did you think of this week's collection of
That was cool.
TikToks?
It's really cool. I like the variety that we have.
Yeah,
Not only
so
just
a little bit of
race,
F1, rally.
Velocity, and even just somebody
A
talking.
little bit of comedy. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of comedy. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you again next week with some more reactions.